All right. Can you say your name for us, please?
My name is Ernest Brennan.
All right, Ernest. So many Americans were fearful of the spread of communism in the U.S. during the 1950s. How did fear of communism impact your life?
Well, from what I recall, I knew it was not something the United States would like to be.
Yeah.
Right? Communism, they rule your life. It's like this president we got now. He wants everything his way or no way. I never voted for him, and I never would.
All right. When you were a child, did you hear people talking about nuclear weapons? And did you understand the potential of these weapons?
Yeah, I was listening to the radio. I was listening to a program called Inner Sanctum.
Inner Sanctum?
It was it was quite scary, you know. That was rough. Let's see. I was about 8 or 9 years old, somewhere around there. And I heard the warning come over the air that they dropped a bomb on. They dropped a bomb on Nagasaki, I think.
Nagasaki and Hiroshima.
It was. I should know the names by heart. And it scared the hell out of me. They said they went off and blew up by Hiroshima, Nagasaki. You know, and they told us if we have to pull the shades down and get under your desk, you would have been vapor.
Yeah, you know it wouldn't help.
Right. The nuclear weapons they have now can take out 5 states, one bomb. That's 5 states. That's awesome. That's why they're a deterrent. They don't want to use them. But there's crazy Arabs over there. They want to. There's something wrong with their thinking.
Okay. So with the Cuban Missile Crisis potentially starting World War III, the world stood at a standstill. What were your emotions during this time period?
I was activated to report back to my duty station. I was driving heavy equipment, and I was listening to. I had a little GE radio, and I heard the alarm go off and report to your duty section. So I got in the pickup truck and back to the motor pool, and then the sergeant who had all the men lined up, make sure he had everybody there so we wouldn't have to repeat it. We're getting activated to, my memory isn't like it used to be.
It's no problem.
That island down there next to Florida.
Cuba?
Right. We heard that we might have to evade Cuba. So what could you say? Told us to go to barracks, get our gear together, and report back to the motor pool. And as we were leaving, the sergeant called us back. We're not going to back to Cuba. And I was still in the military. I was 4 years in the Air Force. But I'm sure the first responders would have been the Marines and the Army. So they're probably all ready to go. And, we would be on the flight line loading up rockets and with active weapons. But we weren't activated, so thank God for that.
Thank you. So, what was your reaction to the assassination of President Kennedy?
I think Kennedy was a good president. He was a shame that happened to his family. His brother got killed, he got killed. Seemed like everything was going the wrong way for his family. I think he was a good president, and he wasn't going to let Gorbachev get away with bringing nuclear weapons into Cuba. And he put a blockade out. He stopped it. And he held the gun. He said, I'm not going to give up.
And what was your reaction to the assassinations of Malcolm X and MLK Jr.?
Well, anything that we could do to eliminate some of these madmen from doing what they wanted to do, I think was a good thing. Because if you let them go, let them run wild, and the next thing you know, you're going to have them on your doorsteps. I think what our generals and men of war knew what they were doing. They got prepared. But Obama doesn't like the military, and he's sending he's discharging all the generals that could still be helping out this country, and sending them home. You know, they didn't want to go, but everything is quiet. He keeps things quiet, does things. And his wife don't like the military, and he doesn't like the military.
So
everything he can possibly do, he'll do it to make the military see that jet up there?
yeah, that's a bird.
I know. That's a hawk, a red-tailed hawk.
Okay. So what were your thoughts on nonviolent protests when it came to the civil rights era with college students and other young black Americans?
I think they don't understand that they're part of this country, and violence doesn't do a damn bit of good. This destroying it like down in
Baltimore.
Right here, down where the next to Washington.
Yeah, Baltimore.
Yeah. They're burning down their pharmacy. Where are they going to get the medicine from? You know, their thoughts are stupid, and they come to find out that they believe these here people that are a bunch of rebel rousers. That's just what they are. Troublemakers looking for trouble. And they'll lie and everything and get these people pumped up, and they don't know what they're doing. It's crazy. Every time they get out there, they shoot at each other. They destroy their police cars. do everything that they can think that they're gonna get somewhere. I don't understand their thoughts. I don't think they're thinking right. Destroy the town that they live in and stuff. What did they gain?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Exactly.
The factory they work in, what do they get? Nothing. But you can't talk to them. And there's their own race. They're killing their own race because their own race is the ones that are doing the shooting and the honking up. I'm not the man to listen to about that. I really don't know. All I know is I think they're crazy for what they're doing. Let the mayor of their town and city do what they can do to help out.
All right. Our last question. What would you like our generation to know about the Civil Rights era in the 1960s?
Well, I'd like you guys to learn everything possible that you can, the pros and the cons of it. Who's in the real people in behind getting everybody honked up and doing what they shouldn't do, and listening to them. There's got to be a way of having communication. I mean, it's crazy. They're killing each other. They're doing all kinds of things to each other, and they're accomplishing nothing. So you tell me, what do you guys, in your personal thoughts, do you think they're right?
Do I think who is right? Do I think who is right? Who are you referencing there? Are you talking about the rioters now?
The rioters now, then the rioters then.
Yeah, I agree that violent protests aren't the way to do things. I think it's ironic to act with violence against those who act with violence
Right.
against you. You know, that's not. I don't think that's the way to do things either.
No, it isn't.
I think nonviolent protests are definitely the way to get things done.
Right. And you know, to let them get away with what they're doing, you've got to stop them. You know, and I think the violence is going to help, but if they're burning down your city or your town where you live and your home and all this stuff, I think they got to be stopped. I don't think they have the authority to go turn around and destroy what you own, your home, your factory or your store. They have no right. And that one the big rioting going on for that guy, they said, oh, he was only a kid and this and that, right? To get the people honked up. He was no kid. He was a grown man and he was strong. He took that store manager right on tape. It showed it, and he just pushed him on the floor. Right? He had no business stealing a man's cigars and anything else stealing it. It's not right. It gives them no thought to it because they think that they're going to get somewhere. What do they get? They start more violence. They hurt more people. For what? Because they act like a damn bunch of jackasses is what they do. Sorry, the expression, but
That's no problem. Well, thank you very much. It means a
you're
lot.
welcome. I hope I helped you. But
Very much.